Hey everyone, July 11th is Benzodiazepine Awareness Day, and I'm here to talk about my my life the past 10 months. I'm off of benzos as of 10 months, a little bit over. I want you to know that, like myself, as a very low dose user and a very short time user, you can still go through a horrific withdrawal. So don't assume everything's going to be okay for you. I hope it will be, but for me, it's not and hasn't been. I started at 0.25 Xanax once a day. About 2 weeks later, the interdose withdrawal started, and I started taking 0.25 twice a day. For about 2 weeks, that's the only time it actually kind of helped. I started it taking it for anxiety, everyday anxiety. Well, after about a month, the two doses weren't working anymore. And I'm like, holy crap, this sucks because I'm going to have to keep going up and up and up and up and up. And it wasn't doing it for me anymore that quick. Most people take years to go into tolerance, and it took me weeks. So I got scared. I started hallucinating. My body was just felt like somebody was trying to come out of me from the inside. Honestly, it was just horrible. But compared to what the withdrawal from benzos do, that wasn't really nothing. But at the time, it was scary. So I found myself a psychiatrist. I knew nothing about benzos and what to do. I just knew it was going to be hell to get off of because even after a month, I couldn't believe what it was doing to me. It changed who I was as a person. So I found a psychiatrist, and he made me confident enough to get off of it. But the problem is with the knowledge I have now, he did not know how to take me off of the medicine, even though I was on for a short period. I suggest tapering off of medicine, even if you were only on for a couple weeks. But that's just me. So basically, he had me change over to Klonopin, which was longer acting, made me sick as hell. After a few weeks off of that, but all in all, I was on the same amount as Klonopin as I was Xanax. And after a little bit on that, I got off one dose of Klonopin, and I was just taking one. I was so sick. So sick. It was so scary. But I knew it was either I knew I would go through hell now or pay for it for the rest of my life or possibly die. So I got off the one nightly dose and I stuck on my morning dose. I did okay. It was really hard, but I did okay. Um, and then I got off the last dose 2 weeks later. So basically, it was about a 2 week to 1 month taper. It wasn't really a taper at all. But he said my doctor quoted and said the dose I was on was a baby dose and I wouldn't feel it, and it was all in my head. Never, I should say, always do your own research. And before you start tapering, do your research. I mean, you know what's good for you. You know your own body. And this is the time where you have to listen to your own body. So after I got off of it, I went through hell. So the first my acute phase was probably about 3-4 months. The first 2 months was horrific. And then I started to get a little better. I tried to get back driving and stuff like that. And that lasted for about 2 weeks. And then I completely crashed for another 3-4 months. The symptoms were insane. Absolutely insane. I'm going to try to name off the ones that I remember the most. I had hundreds of symptoms. Hundreds. Uh, Nerve pain, inner akinesia, with that movement inside your body, that churning, burning of your skin and scalp and head, the feeling of somebody inside your body trying to get out and push out, that electricity that goes through your body, the electricity that goes through your skull, the muscle weakness, your muscles just moving, contorting, um, numbness. The worst is when your throat gets numb, your face gets numb, you feel like you can't breathe. For the first 4 months, my heart was about 160 to 180 walking, my heart rate. Breathing was hard. Um, Eating, couldn't eat anything at all. I stuck with just chicken and eggs every day for about 6 months. Couldn't eat anything. Diarrhea, not diarrhea. Um, no sleeping. Uh, the feeling of just your limbs moving without moving. I mean, I can go on and on. I'm telling you, it was pure suffering. At 10 months out, now I'm doing better. I still have all the symptoms, but they're so much less. And I forgot to mention the feeling of that I'm on LSD, feeling like I've been drugged. I can't drive. I cannot drive long distances still. I'm getting there. I'm starting to drive short distances again. But I'm hoping by next year and a year from now I'll be able to drive full time again. But like I said, I am starting to drive again. I just came out of a really bad wave, so I'm in a better mood now and I can function better. But it comes with waves, it comes with windows. When they tell you waves, that's when your symptoms can get pretty bad. It's pure suffering, but you gotta live day by day. You can make it. It's tough, but you can make it. Um, Windows, oh, great. I would say I'm starting to get back into a window now. A lot of people say windows are when you don't have any symptoms. I don't buy it. It's just when it's a lot less. It's a lot nicer. You're not just purely suffering. Things are getting better for me, and they will for you. Um, I still think I've got a couple years of healing to go, and this was just on 3 months of benzodiazepine use. So I want all of you, just supporters and people who are going through it, to let people know that this exists. Everybody knows somebody that's on a benzodiazepine. That's how widely prescribed it is. If you know somebody wanting to get off of it, give them the information. They might get off of the benzos just fine, as in a lot of people do. But there's a good percentage of people that can't do it. It's just pure suffering. And just talk to them about it. Give them the information. You can go to their website, which I don't have on hand, but I'll put a link in the bottom to go where you can get all the information. Congratulations on trying to get off and become a better you. Like I said earlier, I'd rather suffer now than suffer my whole life. And I'll tell you, things are getting easier. But in the wave I was just having, it didn't seem that way. But things are getting better. And I thank everyone that supported me, and I'm here to support you. So if you need my help, contact me. I'm here. And I'll be here. Take care of yourself. And Benzodiazepine Awareness Day is July 11th. And post everything you can about it. Do what you can. These benzodiazepines are making people severely sick, and doctors aren't recognizing this. and it needs to be recognized because people like me and a lot of my friends have gone through hell and can't do anything about it. There's nothing that helps them. We still have to work, at least I do, and it's complete hell. Can't get this on get I can't get on disability because no doctor believes that I'm going through what I'm going through. So take it from me. If you're on a benzo, do your research. Don't jump off of it. Even if you think you're going to be okay, don't jump off of it. It's not worth it. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Support July 11th. Take care.